So students, today I am going to discuss about the commands which are going to be used in the SQL, and all of you know that the SQL is a part of the database. In your syllabus in SQL, a few commands are there for all of you to know according to the syllabus given by the CBSE. First, I am giving you the overview of the way to create a table in the SQL. For this I have written certain commands and in a serial way so that you can understand. Just see, whenever we open the SQL command or MySQL console, then the first thing that we have to do is to create a database with name. Suppose that I have created a database XYZ, and for this the command is create database XYZ. Then second step, now I have to use the database named XYZ, so I have to use the commands use XYZ. Then in the third steps, inside the database, all of you know that the most important part is the table. So we have to create a table in the database XYZ. Now you can see, to create the table in a database, a command is create table class 10 class. Suppose that class 10 is the name of the table, then I am using the commands create table. Now you can see the two things, two types, or there are two ways to use the create. First one is used to create the database, and second one is used to create the table. And for creating the table, we have to also design the table at this step only, just like we do in the MS Access. In the MS Access, when we create the table, all of you have seen the things that we are designing the table at that time also. Designing the tables means we have to give the name of the fields, and we also have to define the data type of each field. All of you know what is the data type. Data type is the type of data that are going to be stored in that field, and it is defined here only. Even we define the size of the field also. Suppose that I am just see here, I am writing a commands create table class 10. Class 10 is the name of the table. Then the first field that I am giving is the name, and for the name I have selected the data type varchar and given the size 10. What does it means? It is not going to accept it is not going to accept more than 10 characters. Second one is the roll. Roll is the field for entering the data, for entering the roll number of the students, and the data type is the integer. Integer means it is going to accept only the numeric value. It will not accept the alphanumeric value. And at the same time I am going to make the roll field as a primary key. So you can see how to define the primary key by using the commands. Simply you have to write the primary key after giving a single space. And third field is the rank with the same data type integer, and its size is 3. All of you can see that I have entered the 3 number. What does it mean? Now it is not going to accept more than 3 integral value. Now one more thing that all of you must notice, that there is a bracket just after the name of the table. You can see here open bracket is there, and in the last the close bracket is there, and after the close bracket a semicolon is there. After defining the table, now I have to insert the values into the table. It means we are going to do the data entry for the table. For this we are going to use the commands insert. Insert is always used with into. You can see that I have written the into. What does it mean? What does it mean? It means that we are going to enter the data into the table. Insert into class 10 means this command is written to enter the first record for the class 10, and after the class 10 we have to write this keywords, that is the values. It means it means that it is going to accept the values for the particular field that you have defined in the table. That is the ABC. Suppose that ABC is the name of the student, then roll. For the roll I have written 1, then rank is 24. In the same way I have entered the 3 records. All of you can see 3 records are there. Now after doing this, now I have to see the table. I want to see the table and their records. Then for this purpose I will use the command select with the asterisk sign. Asterisk signs means all records. What does it mean? Select start from class 10 means select all records from class 10. Select all records from class 10. Then what will happen? It will display all the records present in the table class 10. Now there are two ways to use the select commands. First, for example, if I want to see the records in the descending order of the roll number or in the ascending order of the roll number, or we can also see the records according to the descending order of the name or the ascending order of the name, then we can use then we can use the commands order by. Then we write down the name of the field, then I have to mention the descending or the ascending. For the descending I will use the DESC, and for ascending we will use the ASC. And one more thing, we can use the close where with the select commands. This clause is used to give the conditions to the table. It is just used for the query. Suppose that I want to so many records are there in the table, but I have to see the records of the roll number 2 only. Then I have to use the where clause, and with the where I will mention the condition there. Suppose that select star from class 10 where roll is equal to 2. What does it mean? It will display the records of the students whose roll number is 2. Now suppose that I have to make some changes in the record of the student. It means we are going to modify the record. For this purpose I will use the update command. Update command is always used with the set commands, and the way to use it is first I will write the update command, then I will write the name of the table, then I will write set. With the set I will give the name of the field whose value is going to be changed. Suppose that I have written update class 10 set rank is equal to 1 where roll is equal to 2. So again the where clause is used. Where is always used whenever the condition is going to be applied. So I am writing here uh, change the roll number, change the rank of the roll number 2. You can see that roll number 2 here, the roll number 2 is having the rank 26. Roll number 2 is having the rank 26. So the roll number of the 2 is now going to be changed to 26 from 21. It changes the rank from 26 to 21 of the roll 2. So this is the way to use the update command. Update command is very important command. It is always asked. Update is always used with the set, and with the set we mention the name of the field whose value is going to be changed. Now suppose that I have to delete the commands, delete some records from the table, then I will use the delete commands. Delete is always used like delete from. From must be there. Delete from class 10 where roll is 4. It will delete the records of the roll number 4. So these 6 commands are there. Select, then the following commands are there: create commands, insert command, then select commands, then update command, and the delete commands. That are the part of your SQL in the standard 10 CBSE syllabus. That's why I have decided to give you the overview of these commands. Now I am going to describe it through the SQL. For this purpose, first thing that we have to do is to install the WAM server. Okay, I have started the WAM server here. Now click yes. Now all of you can see, if I will, you can see in the system tray the WAM server icon is there. Okay, click on the WAM server, then go to the MySQL, then click on the MySQL console. This is the MySQL console. Simply press the enter key, then the MySQL prompt is there. Now you can use it. Now let's see how to use the commands in the MySQL. First thing that all of us are going to do is to create the database. As I told you, the command is create, create, create database. Okay, and I have given the name, suppose that school. Okay, then give the semicolon, press enter key. It is not going to create the database school because the database with the name is school is already existing there. So one more thing that we can do, that either we can use it again, we can use the same database, or we can create the another new database. Suppose that again I am changing the name from school to students. Student. Okay, semicolon, enter. Now the query is okay and one row affected. Now second is, now I have to create the table in the database student, so I have to write the command use student. Clear? Now database changed. Whatever database I have been using till now has been changed to database student. Now second step after the database, the second step is to create table. You can see the create command is used 2 times. First is to create the database, second is to create the table. So in the first I have written the create database, and the second time I will write the create table. With the table I will write the table name. Suppose that I have a report card result is the name of the table. Along with this I have to define the table also. First is the name with the data type varchar. Suppose that I had also defined, I am also going to define the length of the data field. Then again give the comma marks, comma must be there. Then roll, its integer with the value with the length 5. Then suppose that I am writing rank, again integer 5, integer 3. Okay, 3 is the length of the field. We cannot enter more than 3 numeric value in this field. Now I am going to close the bracket and again give the semicolon and press enter key. Now you can see that the query is okay and the table is created. Right now there is no row. Now I have to insert a row. Inserting row means I am going to insert the record. Now for this purpose I am going to use insert into, name of the table is result. Now give the bracket, open bracket, name, suppose that I am writing the name, give any name, suppose that I am giving ABC. Whenever you are going to enter the value as a alphanumeric or a character type, then we have to give the double quotes. Okay, then semicolon for the roll number. Suppose that I am giving the roll number 2, semicolon. Suppose that I am giving the rank 12. Clear? Now give the bracket, enter, and it's showing the error. Check the manual that corresponds to your. Now again I am going to do it, insert into result. There must be some error, that's why it's showing. Insert into result, then go back, suppose it ABC I have written, then double quotes, again comma, again suppose that roll number 1 is given here, comma, then again rank I am giving 23. Okay, then bracket, then semicolon. Okay, now enter. Now one thing I was missing, that is I have to write here values. Okay, that's why it was showing the error. Now one row is inserted. Now again another row we can insert simply by pressing the arrow key. The previous record will be displayed. Now you can make changes in it. DEF is the name of the other student, roll number is 3, rank is supposed at 24. Then again one more record I am going to insert. Suppose that I am changing GHI roll number. Suppose that I am giving the roll number 5 and suppose that rank is 1. Okay, now suppose that I have entered that much record. Now I want to see the record of the table. Then I will write select star asterisk sign from, what is the name of the table? Result. Okay, enter. It is going to display the records. Now in the same way we can make changes in it. You can always refer to the records, refer to the document file. Now the next step was to, I want to see the records in the descending order of the roll number. Suppose let's select, again select star from results. Okay, order by roll and DESC. Okay, now you can see it. Roll number 5 now is on the top, then 3, then 2. This is the way to use the order by. Order by command is there, which is always used to arrange the records in ascending or the descending order. Now I have to make some changes in it. Suppose that roll number 5, the rank of the roll number 5 need to be changed from 1 to 3. Then what will I do? Update will be used, update, then result. Update is always used with the name of the table, result. Then set is always used with the field that has to be changed. Then what here I am going to change? The rank, and what would be the rank? 2. And whose rank is going to be changed? Then I will write down the condition where roll equal to 5. Now with where I have used the roll number. You can also use the name if the names are unique in the table, or mostly we use the primary key field for giving the conditions, because it is always unique for every record, where roll is equal to 5. Okay. Changed, rows matched, 1 changed. Now see whether it has been changed or not. Select. For this I have to write the select asterisk sign from result. Now you can see the roll number 5, update reset rank is equal to 2, where roll is equal to 5. Roll number 5 was having the rank 1. Now the roll number 5 is having the rank 2. So this is the change in the roll number. Now suppose that I want to delete some files, some records. Then I will use the delete from result, and I have to give the condition where roll equal to 5. Okay, one row affected, the message is displayed here. Now I am typing one more thing, to see whether it was deleted or not. For this I have to use the command select asterisk sign from result. Now you can see the only two records are left. Roll 5, the records of the roll 5 was deleted. So that much thing is there. Now for the next time, in the next time I am going to discuss how to create the table, form, reports and query in the MS Excel. Till then, bye bye all of you.